was about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. Can we kick it? No, nobody.
This is Walk on the Wild Side,
No, we
man.
can't.
No, this is Tribe Called Quest. Can I kick it?
No.
So when I say can I kick it, you gotta say yes, you can.
Hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side.
I don't know. Maybe they ripped it off. Who
Of
the
course
hell-
they did.
It's not called ripping off. It's called sampling. The Beach Boys did it, right?
The beach.
Did they not? Weren't they the first to sample? Anyways.
Thought it was Diddy.
Whoa. We sampled your pork bites today. They're delicious.
You like those,
Save
hey?
on foods, eh?
I was shocked that Dusty liked those.
Me too.
I was like, because I just thought easiest thing in the world too.
Yeah.
They're on sale at Save On. I grabbed them, throw them in the air fryer, little sauce on side, and yeah,
He's growing right before our eyes.
it's amazing.
It's amazing what we've done for the young man.
I felt bad. You know what? I did feel a little bit bad because remember when I made Donairs that day?
He wasn't here.
Wasn't here.
Yeah. But you know what? Like the way you season the onions and like it makes me sad that he wouldn't try that. Because he hates onions.
No,
You would just have cheese, right?
I guess, yeah.
But a lot of people eat just cheese donairs.
It's like having a cheeseburger, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, with nothing on
With
it.
nothing on it.
Hey, welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, presented by Play Alberta. And hey, how about us? What a way to start the week.
Oh my gosh.
With a nice little hit on the parlay. I was sweating it, buddy.
Get your kid the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip now.
So Kadri early got the point. I was like, okay, he had a good night, man. He had like 3-4 points. And then Tuck scores. Whew. So then I was like, and I'm looking at the Wild game, 3 minutes to go. It's 2-1. I'm like, frick. Crap yourself. So then, I don't know. I was doing something. I went back on my phone. Game was over 4-1. I'm like, please tell me you got a point. You got an empty netter. So I was like, thank you, Lord.
Wow.
Did you sprinkle a little bit? Yeah, I mean, it was only, I think it was plus 270. 70. Hey,
Win's a win, man.
A win's a win, man. We'll take it because we've been ice cold. So we're gonna do another one tonight. I kind of think I know where I want to go.
I'm first in the rotation now. We're staking with the rotation.
Sure, but everybody thinks it's gonna be a blowout for the Oilers tonight. Are you of that same thinking right
No.
now? Like Dusty's picked almost everybody on the Oilers to score.
No, I don't think it lines up well. Like look, wait and see what I pick. You'll see where I'm kind of headed towards. But by no means do I think it's going to be I think you're going to get a little bit more of a pushback from this Sabres team than we've seen with from the last two games.
Remember I asked you yesterday about what would you want the Sabres to do on Monday night, the day before they play the Oilers?
Yeah.
And they got
rolled.
kicked.
Yeah.
So they're going to be better tonight.
Yeah.
I would expect.
I would expect it too.
Yeah.
Right. And I know that they've lost a few on the road. Like they're a wounded dog, right?
Yeah.
And nothing worse than a rabid dog, hungry dog in the corner, right?
I just like for us, Gager, like everybody, like we're all. It's Buffalo. They should don't get me wrong. They should win this game. They're far more talented. They're a better team. It's not even close. But we all know how this works out when we think a blowout's coming.
Yeah. Ryan McLeod revenge game, man.
Oh, I like that. What about Matt Savoy revenge game?
Whoa, who's the better one? There can only be one. Movie?
Savoy's good, man.
Oh, you don't even know the movie.
Oh, sorry. What movie?
We were just talking about it the other day.
Running Man.
Close enough. Highlander.
Okay. I never watched Highlander.
You got to watch Highlander.
Hey, you know who went to see the new Running Man?
What?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was phenomenal, actually.
Have you seen the old one?
Nope.
Oh.
No. 1987, I know Arnold's in it, but I mean, I kind of have it on the list here and there. Maybe I might watch it just to compare it to the new one, but the new one was awesome. They did a great job.
Is it closer to the Richard Bachman book?
I don't know. But I know a few people that have watched it and they've said it's good.
Really?
So I'm excited.
I never read the book. I always wanted to.
If anyone, can anyone name the actress in the 1987 film, the Latina in it?
She was in Colors too.
Yeah. good poll. Juan.
Wasn't she on Sesame Street as well? And I think she was in The Predator too.
She was.
What's her name?
I know it. I just want to see if a nasty.
Okay.
Maria. That's her first name. That's your hint. I'll tell you off mic.
I didn't hear what you just said.
Hernan sings La Bamba tomorrow for the Oilers' first 3-game winning streak of the season. Hell no, Rip City Step. That's playoffs. No one wants to hear La Bamba.
Maybe if they go on a 16-game winning streak.
Maybe if one day we hit 200-300 thumbs up, then maybe we'd do a performance, but no.
Yeah.
We can't even
We get 500 thumbs up, I'll dance.
We can't even get 60 thumbs up right now, Joaquin.
I'll dance, you can sing.
Hey, bud, thanks for the food again today, man. Like, that was outstanding stuff.
Yeah,
Like, seriously, that was really good. Like, that's... Like, I want to go buy those. Because they were big.
They're huge. I didn't know how big they were when I... Because I said, oh, okay, there looks like a bunch. But when I pulled them out, I was like, oh, my gosh, these are massive.
They had a good spice to it.
They did.
And just delicious. Appreciate that. Hey, we got a fun show. Hey, NHL schedule's out. I mean, CFL schedule's out. We'll know who
NHL schedule's out too.
the Elks will start on the road in Ottawa, and then they'll be home for their home opener against Montreal. We'll break it all down. We'll have Matthew Iwanyk coming on the show at 1:20. There's some beef right now. I don't know what truly is going on about the lock shop and all this stuff. We'll get to the bottom of it. Of course, he's from the Hangout, the Green and Gold Kickoff Show. And of course, Cody Fajardo re-ups with the Green and Gold for one more year. We're all expecting this. We were getting kind of worried. Like, when's this going to happen?
Well, I was in the kitchen, and JMO was still here.
Yeah.
And we were all discussing it. Then we went into the boardroom, and JMO was saying, no, this was on the Hangout. I heard him, right? He was saying how if it gets into summer, he would be a little bit more concerned, right? Because he was away from his family, blah, 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 all these things. But, I think this is a really good step in the right direction for the Oaks.
I think it's great. Another year. And listen, if I think the best move for Trey is to stay. Be a backup. You're going to get... It's rare that a quarterback is going to go the whole season without getting hurt, right? Trey's going to get his shot. Continue to learn under a guy that wants to teach you, a guy that's a good dude, who's won it all. I think why not run it back with the same 3? Then you got something building there, right? And then, hey, listen, I know a lot of people are down on Trey, but I still think there's something there. And another year behind a veteran quarterback, a Grey Cup winning quarterback, I think it's like sending Ike Howard to the minors, Joaquin. It's not going to hurt him.
Yeah,
he might not want that.
I don't think he wants it, and I think he might need to go somewhere else for a fresh start.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's what he might want. He's under contract. There's a big bonus coming in February. We'll see what happens. Maybe there's a restructure in the works, something like that. I know he's going to do I just got the announcement. He's going to do a virtual press conference on, let's see here, tomorrow, right at 3 p.m. when our show ends.
Super.
So
we'll be able to watch.
We'll be able to watch, hopefully jump on, ask a few questions. But good news for Green and Gold fans. I know Cody Fajardo really became a star last year for this team. I know a lot of people loved his work ethic, the battle. He's a beast out there, kind of takes charge. And I'm excited to see him for another year, a full year. And he's coming in as the number 1. Last year, he knew he was going to be the number 2 behind Trey Ford. So we roll along, and we'll see what they can do in free agency as well. Joaquin, did you see the Chargers beat the Eagles?
No. I was watching a little bit of the Flames game last night.
Jalen Hurts was terrible.
Was he?
4 INTs.
Ooh.
Yeah. Justin Herbert was kind of rude in his post game on the field. Didn't want to do the interview.
Really?
Like, this blows my mind because it's like, you're the quarterback, bro. Like, what do you, like, people are going to want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your first rodeo. You've won games before. Like I just hate when athletes act like that.
It's part of the job.
Yeah, deal with it. Yeah. And trust me, we know you don't like it. No one likes it. I worked in that side of the thing. Trust me, none of the players like doing media, but they do it because they know it's part of the job.
Who did like me doing media?
Oh boy, that's a good question. On the Elks, I mean, you had the good ones like Mark Cordy, who would just smile and be like, "Okay, where do I go?"
Was it Pelly T? What was his name?
Pelly liked it.
Pelly liked it, didn't he?
Pelly never met a Mike he didn't like, so he was
that
good.
rhymes.
Yeah. But there was guys that would be like, Hernan, like, I can't do this. And I'm like, no, like, what's, and you walk them through it. You tell them to keep it generic if they're kind of nervous or shy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's guys that were really good at it, but didn't like doing it.
Oh, okay. That's odd.
I'd be like, but you're a star. The way you get athletes is, come on, your mom's going to watch. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's interesting though, but yeah, it's like I look at a Zach Hyman. Stuart Skinner. They might not like it, but they always give great interviews.
Yeah, Hyman's really good. You know who? I know people have a little bit of fatigue when he speaks, but Paul Maurice, I like hearing him talk.
So do I.
Because you know what? When he gives an interview and the question is asked of him, sometimes in my mind I go, okay, how would you respond to that question? For some reason I think that way. And from what direction I think he's going to go in, it's something completely different all the time. I'm like, wow. And it's usually, it's not just like smoke. It means something. There's something to it a little bit, right? Coach Knobloch gives an honest and straightforward interview too, which is, a lot of NHL coaches are pretty guarded at times. He's quite open with a lot of things that he says.
You know who was good? Chris Jones.
Oh yeah,
because his first go around, he was terrible with the media. He hated them. He didn't want to do it. He would be really rude. He'd be short. This year, I mean, his 2.5 years he was here, the media was like, wow, he's like, he might be moody at times, but he always gave you a thoughtful answer and honest. And so people evolve, I guess, too.
Look, I know that you guys don't like giving interviews right after games, even a win or losses. A win's obviously a little bit easier, especially if you had a good night. But there's so many emotions going through you, right? And then you get someone asking, well, you didn't play really good for 2.5 periods, and you kind of turned it on, but wasn't good enough. And then you're like, you're already getting your hackles up, right?
Yeah.
And it's tough. I think, and I get it, but you would the interviews that you would get the next day once
everybody
calms down, and even on the side of people asking the question, I think you would get a much more thoughtful answer at that point. But saying that, it's kind of nice because you get the heat of the moment things that are said.
Oh, for sure, 100%, 100%. I had a few blunders in my first year with the Elks where you have to read the situation a little bit better, but you live and learn, right? Like no one's there holding your hand saying, do this, do that. So I learn the hard way sometimes. Joaquin, if I were to tell you that, okay, let's look at it this way. Let's start with the bad. Let's just say, for argument's sake, if the Oilers lose tonight, how disappointing is it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst?
I think it's going to be automatically a 7. But it's the manner in how they lose. Okay. So if this is a throwdown game where you get good efforts from both teams and Buffalo scores late and wins 3-2, let's just say, right? But it was a good hard game. Yeah, it's Buffalo. They beat you once already. You want a little bit of retribution, I think. But these are 2 points where you want to suck them out of the Eastern Conference, right? This is a team where at the beginning of the year you probably go, okay, we should grab 4 against these guys at least.
Yeah.
Right. You look at the lineups. Their first line's good. Thompson, Tuck, Greenway. That's a big line. Mm-hmm. It's a huge line actually. That can cause problems. But then when you go through everywhere else, I mean, you're you're not looking at anything overwhelming. You have to worry about Dahlin. He's a phenomenal player. Byram and Power, like three really, really good defensemen that are capable of having big nights for sure. But this is, and you want to get that third win in a row. You want to get that streak going. You want to keep this good feeling in the dressing room here, and not only that, but playing in the same style and manner that you're doing now, starting on time, shooting the puck, tenacious forward check, really solid defensively, make them earn everything, right? And another consistent night and goal.
That's the thing. Another player, Josh Norris, since his return, 5 games, Joaquin, 7 points. He's a sneaky good player if he can stay healthy.
If he can stay healthy, right?
That's the big one. But then that's the thing with the Oilers. They didn't let their foot off the gas on Saturday against Winnipeg. That could have been a letdown game, right? Because Winnipeg's not playing the best, but they came out and didn't mess around. They put that game away in 13 minutes, and that was all she wrote. They got to do the same thing tonight. Don't give this team any sense of hope. Don't let them hang around. Just take it to them. Lay the body, like Joaquin said. McDavid, if he has the shot, take it because he's been red hot. All the players. Matt Savoy's on a little streak of himself, as well. Tomaszek scored. Lazar scored. So take it to this team. They're a fragile group. They're once again not going to be a playoff team. I think it's the longest streak in the NHL for non-playoffs. So jump all over this team because an L tonight is just an enormous 2-step backwards for me, Joaquin. I don't know if other people feel that way, but right now, just seeing from previous shows and then seeing kind of the nasty chat in the inbox and all that, like no one's giving Buffalo a chance. And that's the way it should be. Like if this was Colorado Buffalo, we'd be like, yeah, Colorado's not losing. We know that.
Yeah.
Now, I want to feel the same way about the Edmonton Oilers. I do feel they will win tonight, but there's always that little bit of...
Buffalo always plays well here.
Yes. They always play the Oilers well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll see what happens. Not a lot. Like, I'm not going to use travel as an excuse for Buffalo because they're just coming from Calgary. They got spanked yesterday 7-4 by a team that's not very
can't
good
score.
either. Yeah, can't score and put up 7. So it's going to be an interesting...
Got a little rough, too,
Yeah.
in that game. So it'll be good.
What say you? How confident are you in the Oilers? You think they're going to pull it out? And no one knew the name of the actress, eh? Maria Conchita Alonso. Oh, is that what you were thinking?
No.
No? Okay.
Maria was going through my mind, but yeah, she was in a lot of things.
Yeah, she's 80s star for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good, very good. But lots to get to. Elk schedule, we'll get to that shortly. Cody Fajardo signs for 1 more year with the green and gold. The Edmonton Oilers go for their first 3-game win streak of the season, and they have a really good opportunity to do so as they host the Buffalo Sabres. 7 o'clock, don't forget Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne from 3 to 6 with the Reed Wilkins Show. And then at 6 o'clock, Tom Gazzola with the Old Stream pregame show gets you set for all of the action. If you're going to the game, drive safe. It's going to be another cold one. Dress for the walk from the car, from the train, or however you're getting there. But it's going to be a cold night, so hopefully the Oilers can extend this lead. Because if they go into Thursday against Detroit and then they win that one, that's an enormous homestand for them, 4-1, before they head out on another very tough 5-game road trip. So. Yep. Going to be interesting. All right. Of course, EST Afternoons and Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Deposit $50 or more to get a $50 free bet or a $50 casino bonus using promo codes EST50, EST Sports, and EST Casino. The afternoon inbox, we want to hear from you, is brought to you by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the prime rib special is just $18.99, 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. On the other side of the break, it's going to get spicy in here. Matthew Iwanyk from The Hangout joins us here on EST Afternoon. Slam that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. Here's Scoop.
Skinner starts for the Oilers as they take on the Sabres at home. Edmonton looking for its first 3-game win streak of the season as Tom Gazzola and Ben Thompson set the table during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show that airs at 6 o'clock right here on EST, having 9 other games in the NHL tonight. Double E News 33-year-old Cody Fajardo has signed an extension to stay in Edmonton through the 2026 season, with the CFL releasing next year's schedule. The Elks open their season in Ottawa June 6th before hosting the Alouettes for their home opener June 20th. NFL News, 44-year-old Philip Rivers was reportedly coming out of retirement to sign with the Colts, with Rivers retiring in Indianapolis after the 2020 season. In the MLB, ESPN has reported that Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies have agreed to a 5-year, $150 million contract extension. To the association, there's 2 games on today's slate. The Raptors face the Knicks at 6:30. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won the 2025 Northern Star Award for being the top Canadian athlete of the year. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. Matt Iwanyk checks in next. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Hockey Insider Today is Darren Dreger.
You look at the segments, whether that's a 5-game stretch, a 10-game stretch. They've only played 29 games, and we've seen a little bit of everything. Of late, we're seeing a more connected group. Defensively, they look certainly more in tune than they were early in the year. The offense is clicking, and we're not trying to dig a big hole behind the arena to plant Stu Skinner.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
You could set up your Christmas tree in the last available spot in the house, or you can create the space you need with Sentinel Storage. Get the most out of Christmas. Buy Canadian, store Canadian. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Boxing Day rocks at River Cree. December 26th, live in the venue. Hysteria, tribute of Def Leppard. And Blackout, tribute to the Scorpions. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Hey, we're back here on EST Afternoons, coming to you live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas. Zach Kubish with you here, and we're joined by Matthew Iwanyk, the one and only from the Hangout, the Green and Gold Kickoff Show and post-game shows. And how you doing, Matthew?
I'm good.
Oh, Mike. Sorry,
Mike's
my
down.
bad.
That's okay. I'm here now. You could hear me now. I don't know if everyone wants that. I think they want to go the other way with that. Good. I'm working on Nasty Club stuff. So
are you ever?
First shipments will go out today. After this, we'll head to Canada Post and drop off the first batch. And everything's going nice this year with that. I don't know. Things are working. They're this office. They're more organized. They're going to be easier for us to give to people that come for the pickup. But no, things are good. Selling some.
It
tools.
is nice not having all your stuff outside. Like you didn't have room, right? In the last place.
There's just boxes
You
everywhere.
imagine
full
if
of it.
that was at the last, like you wouldn't be able to get into the back corner.
My backpacks would be a mess.
Oh,
like if I
gosh.
had backpacks all over the place. Actually, the backpacks would have been somewhat fine because they could have went under that reception desk.
Yeah, okay.
But that was
Yeah.
also a workspace for a couple people. So those people couldn't work there. I would have just taken their workspace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely better here.
Yeah.
I couldn't have fit the boxes that are in my office right now.
I mean, I walk past your office. You're usually working, but I see Dusty like in there working, and you don't want to bother him, right? Because
he's so serious.
Yeah, he is so serious.
So what happened on the lock shop? You guys?
Okay. I don't want to take too much time on this, but I have a few things to say about this. Look, Dusty's just trying to go out there right now to take all the heat off him in any way, shape, or form because of his disrespect for the lock shop. Once again, he's not even doing a full week on the lock shop. I will be in on Thursday to handle the lock shop. And he could say all he wants, but he has. I mean, you know what happens when somebody says, can you do a meeting at this time? You say, actually, I've got a show.
Yeah.
How about this time? And if they say, actually, this other time really is the only one that works, then you can make it work. But it's always like, there's always meetings. The people apparently only in this city work at 11 o'clock. They never work at any other time because that's the only time he apparently has these meetings. Doesn't interrupt the oil streamer two guys that often. Now it is going to interrupt two guys on Thursday. But he's trying to take the heat off of him. And look, Gager did something. He plugged in a kettle and an air fryer, and it tripped a breaker in the kitchen. I'm one of those curious beings, and I had to go see it for myself too. I just like seeing those things for myself.
Yeah.
Plus, I hit that reset button on the thing, and I was wondering maybe that would help.
Maybe that would. Yep.
So I did it, and it tripped a breaker. But apparently, it tripped a bunch of breakers, which I still don't understand how that happened.
Yeah.
So I went in to turn the breakers back on, but they're not exactly well labeled. So I saw a bunch of things tripped. So I was trying to figure out which one is, and that's when Dusty came running by. And look, I could have lied. We have a power outage scheduled for tonight and Thursday night, and I have to deal with some things that I could have outright just said. And Dusty's like, I thought the power outage was later, and I could have been like, yeah, no, they must have done it now, and lied. But I didn't because I'm an honest man, and so I did what it is. And then I come in here. Or I hear Dusty talking about it, and he blames me, but he was blaming Gager, and I came in, I was like, no, it was me. It was me. But then Gager, like, I'm a little sad that you two guys immediately are just throwing me under the bus.
I like a little Christmas controversy, though.
But I thought we had this, we were together. Like, yeah, I'm fine with you saying I did it a second time, because I did. Like, I'm not going to skirt my responsibilities on this. But it was just like you're saying, I'm muttering under my breath, screw the lock shop and all that stuff. But no, like in the end, Dusty should be happy because he had less time to be on the lock shop, which is apparently what he wants because he doesn't like being on the lock shop.
Tomorrow at 10, Dusty's going to plug in everything in the kitchen.
Why do we have all these new appliances in the kitchen?
It's just one of those... Don't like Dusty's just trying to take the heat off of him for the fact that he's disrespecting the lock shop. Hashtag justice for the lock shop. Hashtag justice for us.
People are saying we got to stop buying the cheapest cables.
What does that have to do with anything?
We didn't put the electrical in here.
I didn't build the electrical here.
We were discussing if there's anyone electrician out there might have to.
I feel like that breaker needs to be relabeled.
It's unfortunate that you can't have two things plugged in at the same time.
That's pretty bad.
I feel like we've had that.
Like I said, we'll have to run some tests later.
Yeah.
During the launch show.
Because I think I've had the oven on and the kettle on and it's been okay. It might just be that air fryer.
It could be the air fryer, yeah. Because I've had the little oven on. And
the kettle, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's just if the air fryer's on, you can't do anything else. Which is weird.
That's fine. But
it's the kettle, maybe.
No, it wouldn't be the kettle. That's too small. Yeah. But it's one of those, like, it's a bigger thing. Like an honest mistake by me. Like, look, that is my fault. I plugged in two things after Gager had already done it and said something happened. I still went and did it again. But I wasn't expecting us tripping a kitchen would trip.
But
this office.
You've probably seen that when the oven's on, the kettle's on, too.
I've seen things, and that's why I was like very curious about this. And I'm one of those people that needs to see things in person to grasp it.
Because I do know the first time I plugged in the air fryer, the oven was on and it tripped it. So I realized then that you can't have both. But I thought it was just off that one outlet because I wasn't sure. Because then I had, I think, the oven and I thought, so the other outlet where the kettle is on a different breaker. But they're obviously all in the same.
Gord says air fryers will trip breakers constantly if other appliances go in. They pull huge power.
But like our oven thing that we have has an air fryer in it. Wouldn't that do the same?
It's just a convection oven. It's not.
But it's got air fryer mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why, and so and that's where I don't know enough about this stuff. The Rip City also saying that I was bragging about the cheaper cables from Princess Auto. Those have no issue on the issues that are going on apparently with our streaming.
Those are HDMI cables.
Well, no, not the streaming stuff. He's talking about our Ethernet cable.
Oh,
the streaming stuff.
Those homey cables.
That's from our provider. That has nothing to do. Like we have no power over that. I'm just going to tell you right now. I honestly don't know what's going on with that, and we have zero control over that.
So people are saying justice for Gager, justice for Dusty. But the moral of the story.
One person saying justice for Dusty, unless Dusty's also saying it too. There's only one person.
The moral of the story is Dusty doesn't want to do a log shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did try to throw both Maddie and I under the bus.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
And then, of course, made it a big thing on the lock shop so he didn't have to talk enough on the lock shop. Like, he could just, he was filibustering to get through the lock shop as much as possible. You know, when he came to me, he had a big smile on his face type thing. Like, it wasn't like, well, I wouldn't say big smile, but like, he wasn't upset. I would think he'd be upset if you cared a little more about the lock shop, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see him kind of, not care as much as he used to.
Yeah, somebody in the EST account, hashtag justice for Dusty. You're supposed to sign your name to anything if you're in this using our account. So that's clearly Dusty right there.
All right, Maddie, we got the green and gold. Big news. Where do you want to start? Schedule or Cody?
I think Cody's the bigger story.
Okay, Cody Fajardo signs 1-year deal. I was telling Joaquin, I was like, listen, I don't know what Trey Ford's thinking. I don't know what he wants to do. But for me, this is a positive for the green and gold because you're getting the veteran quarterback, a guy that the coaching staff likes, a guy that can win you games. I don't think it's the worst thing for Trey to be like, one more year behind this guy is not going to hurt me. He might want different.
The flip side might be on that, like, it might be best for both parties to just move on.
Okay.
Like, there is sometimes that case where it might be best. Like, do I believe Trey Ford still has the ability to be a starting quarterback, at least in the league? Yes. Do I think he's been mismanaged in Edmonton from different ways? Yes. I don't think that even, and I'll just focus on this regime more than the Chris Jones one. I don't think they built an offensive game plan for him.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Like, I could point, and I've talked about that at length, so I'm not going to continue talking about that. But I think now it's clear that this group of, Ed, Mark, McSimic, they don't fully believe maybe in Trey either. That maybe it is best to move on. But now maybe they sit there and say, hey, Trey, you take a pay cut. We'll renegotiate. We're going to work with you again this year.
Because if he goes to another team, guys, he's still the backup.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, well, easily. If you're Trey Ford, BC's figured out, Calgary's figured out, Saskatchewan's figured out, Winnipeg has a QB, Hamilton likely will have Bo back. They got a QB, Ottawa needs a QB, Toronto has a QB, Montreal has a QB. So do you go try to get the job in Ottawa?
Maybe.
With Ryan Dinwiddie?
Are they done with Drew Brown? Are they done with...
can they go... Like, it seems like the new coach of the Argos wants Chad Kelly. So would they try to get Nick Arbuckle? Would Ryan Dinwiddie... Like, so there is a potential maybe he goes to Ottawa. Maybe he goes to Ottawa. Maybe there's a shot to path to being a starter in Ottawa for Trey. But... Yeah, for the Elks, you have to figure out who your next quarterback is after Cody.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen truly a 2-year deal.
Or Cody.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think if you're bringing in the next quarterback of this team, they're not going to be ready for 27.
But I think Cody only wants to go one more year. He's won it all. He's done it all.
Yeah, he's also only 33 or something.
But maybe he's got other plans.
Absolutely.
Right?
But that's where I would have liked to have seen a 2-year deal. And
look,
he could always retire. You could always retire and go, even though you're under contract, right? I just would have liked to know a little more solidified of what this I like the idea of Cody being here for 2 years. And then either late part of 27 or going into 28, you hand the keys to the next quarterback. I really do like that.
Who's that guy, though?
That's what you have to figure out. And that's why you're not ready after 1 year, I don't think, to give it to someone else. I think you're going to want to have somebody with 2 years, which actually then maybe this leads to Trey. If maybe Trey
this is that year, though.
He takes the renegotiation and they sit there and be like, look, you learn again. You're not learning under the Chris Jones, Jerry's Jackson. You're learning under us now. And these are the things we need you to do. And you're not ready. And this guy's going to do it for another year. Learn from him. And if we see the right things from you throughout the year in practices and all that, this will be your job.
Because it's rare for a quarterback in the CFL to play every single game. Like, Trey's going to get another shot.
Well,
if he stays.
Credit, though, to Cody is that he stayed healthy once he took
really
over.
healthy.
Yeah, and he took a lot of
He did.
Yeah.
And he's a guy that generally does miss some games, but he took over, week 7 or whatever. And it wasn't a small amount of time he played, and he stayed healthy. So credit to him for that.
That's a good point, though. Yeah, he's a warrior.
See that? Yeah. Like, I thought we would see Trey again last year just because nature of the business. You look around the league, every quarterback's getting injured.
Yeah.
Every team had an injured quarterback, but the Elks, I believe, last year.
Yeah.
Because Rourke went down, VA went down, Harris went down, but he didn't miss.
He didn't miss, though.
Zach went down. Did Bo go down? Bo didn't go. No, Bo missed the game, I think.
Bo missed.
I don't think he did.
No?
No, Powell never got in.
Ottawa was all over the place. Chad Kelly missed. He was supposed to be the starter. Now Nick Arbuckle then got hurt at the end, and Davis Alexander got hurt. In the end, Edmonton, and the only reason there was a QB change was that was a coaching decision. So the Elks are actually very healthy at quarterback last year, which is wild to think.
So we're all happy with Fajardo here for one more year.
I don't think you could look at this and be upset.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is, I was a big Trey Ford guy, absolutely, but you have to do what's best for football and stuff, and he got results last year at the same time. Who are you going with?
Yeah.
Like, who's the other? Okay, if it's not Cody, then who's the guy? And I look at that team that they had last year, and do I think Cody was the biggest reason that they had the turnaround? No, part of that is Justin Rankin. I think Justin Rankin was the reason that offense had the turnaround. But he's good enough that if you get him a receiver, what does this team look like? And I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
Where's the strength of this team to start the next year?
Ooh, good question.
Secondary.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Just seeing
Terrell
the turnover.
Ford. Well, I got to add a caveat. As long as J.J. Ross doesn't leave. Because he was supposed to be working on the NFL. J.J. Ross, Terrell Ford.
Kobe Williams.
Is he a free agent or is he signed?
It's a good question.
He's got to get signed, I think.
Who is
Cordell Jackson, Jalen Garnes. That is a
Logan Jr. if he plays there.
Royce Metche possibly coming back. I think that is the strength of this team.
Did we see a definite shift just with Aaron Grimes being the DB coach?
Well, remember when we had JC and we said what led to the turnaround? He goes, guys just started figuring it out, getting used to each other. Because in saying that, like the D-line got a little bit better, but it was never a strength.
No, yeah.
The linebacking core and the secondary were a strength for this team, and I think that's where they're going to go. And I like the staff because they're all young guys, and they're not too far removed from playing. And I think Aaron Grimes did an excellent job with that group.
Kobe Williams is a free agent.
You have a healthy Nick Anderson too, hopefully for the season this time around. That's a huge missing piece of the puzzle. But
and secondary is going to be an interesting one because they need to sign Kongbo. That's the last guy. I really want them to sign Kongbo. He was a good defensive lineman. He's a Canadian. If I see that extension come through, I might even then say the D-line because they turned it around last year and they were really good last year, which then helped with the linebacker. So overall, you could say defense, but I do think the secondary was their biggest strength.
Maddie, you went on for it seemed like forever at the beginning of last year talking about the schedule, where I stopped listening to you for a while. But now that we have the schedule, like you did a great job last year going, okay, here's the wins, here are the losses. And I think you were pretty much dead on last year. Looking at this year's schedule now.
I was not.
Or you weren't?
No, sorry. I appreciate you trying to give me some credit, but I had like 10 to 12
throwing you a bone here. Just run with it. No one can remember.
I don't need people to be like, no. I was wrong on that. I was right about the start, about being worried, but 2 years ago I was right. No, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago was the big one.
They're all blended. I'm old, man. They all blend together.
That's fair.
It's very similar to last year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they start with last year they went to BC, and I said that's going to be a difficult game. This year they go to Ottawa. That should be a win. There's just without question the Edmonton Elks should be able to go get a victory against the team.
They might be 1-0 for the first time in a long time.
That's a new head coach out there, maybe a new quarterback, a team that has to learn things. The Elks have a lot of continuity. That should be a win. They should be 1-0 going into week 2.
Coming home,
there'll be a bye, but then they come home at 2 o'clock on a
bye
Saturday.
After the first week. What is going on?
2-3 team buys.
Well, in the first week, there's only 3 games.
What the?
World Cup. Like you have to, there's a lot. Now the first week,
Oilers game.
The first week you have, like, the World Cup hasn't started, but there'll be friendlies and there'll be things like that going on. There's the ramp up, and then the week after the World Cup does begin. Canada does play on the 12th. I don't know if they have any games in the CFL schedule. Do you have the full? No, you don't have the CFL one up. Canada has a game on the 12th, so I don't think they want to be playing on the 12th. They have anything? No, they do have a game on the 12th. Why would you schedule a game on the 12th? Oh, it's 5 o'clock, so I guess you could balance that out.
So,
but I would just say, like, this is a weird thing because you have two teams that can't play home for an extended period of time. So how do you balance that out? Because you don't want them to be playing too much, but you can't have just those two teams off for a bunch of weeks. So this is always was going to be a weird schedule because of World Cup.
Do they first 5 games? I'm going to ask you guys. What's their record after the first 5?
I'm going to
say in Ottawa, win. Home to Montreal, win. In Winnipeg, win. In BC, loss. Home to Ottawa, win. I'll say 4-1.
I say 3-2. I think they lose to Montreal and BC. They beat Winnipeg and the Red Blacks twice.
They lose to Montreal in Montreal. They beat at Montreal and Edmonton.
Make sure
I'd
we
be different.
this, Coop, because we're going to...
4-1 start to the season next year.
Yeah, so the first 5 games, Red Blacks, followed by Montreal.
After a bye.
Then Winnipeg, then BC, then Ottawa. Just some quick notes, some key dates, I guess. 3 Thursday games, 4 Friday games.
Only 1 home Thursday.
10 Saturday games, 0 Sunday games, and then, of course, the Monday game, which is the classic, the Labor Day Classic. What else did I have?
That's barring injury. 4-1.
Touchdown Kelowna. They're in Kelowna on July 4th.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be
taking
fun.
on BC.
If they have a successful season, will we know for sure that it was because of my hot dogs that this...
It could be.
But they were the reason that it wasn't going well?
My dogs were the reason this team was messed up.
Okay, quickly. Chris Mack says, Red Seal electrician here, boys. Depending on the air fryer, it could be that. But that being said, there might be other issues like the cord ends, or possibly it is the outlet and the CCT is balanced.
We used 2 different outlets. I don't know if that changes things. They were in 2 different outlets in the kitchen.
And I got another one here. Where'd it go? I can't find it. But a lot of people giving us advice on what's going on.
Sweet.
A lot of people saying the air fryer is doing it. They, like, people have it at home and it's doing the same thing at their house.
That makes sense. Oh, it's the same as the heaters. What are those?
Space heaters?
Thank you. Those trip a lot of breakers often. Those are very good at tripping breakers.
There it is. Ian on the River Cree inbox says, my air fryer does that at home with the microwave running. We don't need a Man U supporter on your show.
Why are you running both?
Hey, who knows? Someone's upset that you're on the show because you like Man U. Bonnie Dunron.
What's that got to do with it?
He just says, why do you need a Man U supporter on the show?
Because
hey, big win, eh?
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
They're back, baby.
They beat the Wolves. Do you know how well the Wolves have been this year?
No.
Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. There's who's Bonnie doing? Doesn't Bonnie doing Rob cheer for Liverpool?
I think he cheers for Chelsea.
Is he Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay, because Liverpool's not exactly having a great season. 0-0 against Inter right now. Here's what who Manchester United beat yesterday. Here's their record this year: 0 wins, 2 draws, 13 losses.
Yeah, win's a win, Maddie. Why are you picking it apart?
I'm not picking it apart. I'm not going to be praising it, though. This is a team that if they didn't blow it in back-to-back weeks against the teams that they were playing, they'd probably be sitting 3rd. They're in 6th right now because of Morin still. I'm not sold on him. I'm not sold on him.
You don't think if the Oilers win tonight, we're not going to be going crazy tomorrow talking about the win?
The Oilers have turned a corner. Okay, here's the thing, Gager. I just want your take on this part. Let's go through the last few games. Lightning. How well did they play against the Lightning in Tampa?
Really good.
Good.
How did they do against Florida?
Me, Hernan?
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. How about Florida after that?
Good game.
Dallas.
Horrible.
Yeah. Seattle. In Seattle.
We were good game.
Minnesota and Edmonton.
Oh, good game.
Okay. Seattle in Edmonton.
Good game.
Winnipeg and Edmonton.
Destruction.
7 games. Their last 7 games, they've played well in 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The results are just now starting to come. They've turned it around.
So what that means is they're due for a bad game.
What are you talking about?
And I'm not saying that's tonight.
No, what do you mean they're due for a bad? They had a bunch of bad games at the start of the season. They're catching up.
According to them, they didn't.
They're coming to. It's the balancing of the mean or whatever. They're coming to the mean, all that stuff. That's all it is. But they've turned that corner. They've done it. And everyone that was panicking about this team missing the playoffs, You owe an apology to anyone that says that they weren't going to miss the playoffs back in April.
But I don't think anyone said they were going to miss.
There was a few. There was quite a bit of people concerned about that.
Bonnie Doon Ron says he's a City supporter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Your club's been good for a couple of years because of all the illegal cheating that I guess you don't need a legal part. The cheating City did. Bravo. Bravo.
You're calling them cheaters.
They are cheaters.
They just spent money, bro.
They were charged over 115 times.
Really?
Go look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what say
Manchester's
you?
red.
The Elks.
They'll always be red.
What's the record 5 games into the season? Ottawa twice, Montreal, Winnipeg, and BC. I say 3-2. You say
4-1.
Gager?
They're not beating Montreal. 4-1.
Oh, I like it. All right. There's a lot of positivity. It'd be nice to have a nice start, eh? It's been a while. It's been a while, boys.
Honestly, with that, if they could be 3-2.
If they could be 3-2, that's a win.
And they got Ottawa twice, and they had in Winnipeg. Like, Winnipeg's not scary anymore.
Are we underselling Red Blacks right now?
No, because you're catching them early.
Okay.
You should be able to take advantage of a team with a new coach and a new system and new players early in the season. It's not like you're dealing with them later in the season.
Who was MVP? Who was the mop?
Nathan Rourke.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Portion of this hour brought to you by Canadian Brew House. Taco Tuesday just leveled up at the CBH. All day, $3.49. New tacos in Quesadilla. After 4 p.m., you can sip on $5.99 margaritas, $2 off Corona tankers, or tequila shots for $5.99. We've gone long. Matthew, thank you so much for joining us.
You're
Big
welcome.
news for
Justice
the Elks.
for the lock shop. Justice for Huss.
Justice for the lock shop. Justice for Huss. We'll be back after the break. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan Salas, and Zach Kubish.
The Oilers look to keep rolling on their home stand, battling the Sabres with 10 games around the NHL. Stuart Skinner gets a start for Edmonton, looking for 3 wins in a row. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson tee up the action. Coverage starts at 6 only on EST. And CFL news, Cody Fajardo has re-upped with the green and gold being locked up through the 2026 season. Plus, the CFL has released next year's schedule, with the Elks hosting the Alouettes for their home opener Week 3 on June 20th. Week 1, they visit Ottawa on June 6th. Down south, multiple sources have reported that 44-year-old Phillip Rivers is returning to the NFL, signing with the Colts. Rivers wrapped up his career with Indianapolis after the 2020 season. Meanwhile, ESPN has reported that the Phillies and Kyle Schwarber have agreed to a $150 million 5-year extension. On the court, the Raptors look to snap a 3-game slide, tipping off with the Knicks at 6:30 with 2 games in the association. And from OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won his 2nd Northern Star Award for being the top Canadian athlete of the year. EST Afternoons rolls on after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
The boat has turned around. Like a cruise ship takes a long time to turn and all
Sure
of that.
does.
But you could start seeing the plays there. And that's Tampa Bay. They lost in overtime. Played well in that game. Beat Florida. Bad game against Dallas. Can't overlook that one. But then beat Seattle. Good game against Minnesota. Beat Seattle. Beat Winnipeg. Over the last 7 games, they've played 6 really good
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hockey is heating up, and so is the excitement on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code EST50. That's code EST50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your game sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit wjsportstalk.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Big shout out to Matthew Iwanyk for joining us. Of course, he's on the Hangout from 9 to 11 every day, and he is the main host on the Long Shop now and does the Green and Gold kickoff show and postgame shows as well. It's a fun little conversation talking to Elks Cody Fajardo signing for one more year. We looked at their schedule. Big Hugh says 5-0. Edmonton Gus says 1-4. There's not a lot of hope for this team. I'm saying 3-2. I think that's realistic.
What'd they start this year as?
They were 0-5?
0-5?
No, 1-4.
1-4. Well, it was better.
Better. Yeah, I was there, man. We had some dark starts. Man.
Yeah.
0-9, 0-7, my last 2 years.
So, but this team hasn't won a game in June or July since.
Well, they won last year because they won their fourth game against the Red Blacks.
So they haven't won in June.
June, yeah. It's been a long time. When's the last time the Elks started 1-0? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the... Hey, hit us up. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Also, hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up. We're almost at 50. Halfway there to 100. Don't be a pleasure delay, like our good buddy Reed Wilkins says. And, slam that thumbs up for us. What do you think of the Oilers game tonight? Are you on the side, and there's a lot of people, and I don't blame them, that think this is going to be just an absolute blowout by the Edmonton Oilers. It's going to be point night. It's going to be just a crazy, crazy game that the Oilers are going to destroy. Now, should they? I think so. I mean, but the other guys are pros too, and there's a lot of pride in that room, Joaquin. And they just lost to a not-so-good team last night in the Calgary Flames 7-4. So.
And for future Oiler Alex Tuck, I mean, this is like training camp.
You think he's coming, eh?
No, I'm just trying to be funny.
Alex, is it Alex Tuck or Alex Douche? How many people you think screwed up that name when they were first calling it?
Yeah. Probably got picked on as a kid.
Oh, for sure. Okay, sorry. I'm still looking for the... Okay, here we go, Joaquin. Let me look. Last time they started 0-1-0. Lost. 2019.
It's a while ago.
It's quite a while ago.
It is. Doesn't seem like it.
No, it doesn't, man.
You know, January 1st, 1996 will be 3 decades ago.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. We're getting old, buddy.
Holy smokes.
Like COVID, too. Like it seems like it was so long ago, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No.
It's crazy.
I was who I was talking to today?
Who?
Jason Strudwick.
Well, how's he doing?
He's doing great. Said to say hi to you.
Okay.
And
like the job.
we were talking about how old we were. It's pretty funny, actually. God, he's funny.
I love him. We should get him on the show.
Should try. God, he was making me laugh.
Doesn't hurt to ask, right?
Nope. Sometimes a no is as good as a yes.
Oh, I love that guy. He's great. Coop dressing lately like he's a character in a Hallmark Christmas. He's looking very handsome lately. I don't know if it's the new conditioner he's using. The hair's looking really good.
He's like a
extra rosy.
Yeah, he's like an old Kevin McAllister right now.
That is perfect.
Hey?
Yeah. He's a lot nicer than Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. But I think he could protect the home.
Oh, and Max Business, I gotta apologize. I guess I muted you or I gave you a timeout yesterday. I had the show on my phone on YouTube, and then I had to stop somewhere, and I put it in my pocket, and I think that's where I kind of pocket
snubbed you?
Pocket blocked you?
Pocket block.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. I apologize for that.
The old pocket block.
Sophie Kirk says, I can't wait for the boys to pick Tage and Tuck in the silliest parlay today. Well, why not? They're good players.
Yeah. If you're going to pick anyone on that team to score, I mean, you're not going to pick McLeod, are you? I mean, if there was a parlay for a guy to go 1 billion miles an hour and look like he has got a clear line to the net and then pulls up, I would put that on Ryan McLeod.
Oh, boy. I think the Oilers won that trade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just seeing what Savoy is right now so early.
It's what Reed said. It's just looking at the impact on the cap itself that it will have. It's a win with that trade, I think.
And I think the second best reason is Matt Savoy has visited the Blue Ice, where Ryan McLeod was not willing to go there.
No, but he did. He teased you at times, right? Where
he did. The speed.
Well, how many times I was watching? Maybe, you'd look away and then look back. Oh, McDavid's playing with someone else. And then it was McLeod skating with the puck up the ice.
Yeah, you were kind of like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That looked like a little like 97. Now, we could have been 4 beers in at the time, but.
A lot of 6 o'clock or lovers.
Project Dumpling says Frederick is due. Yeah, we're not touching that one.
No, that's it's out there. It's on Reed's.
Yeah.
Reed's got that already taken care of.
We'll slam that one. He's got to score eventually. Does he have to score?
Well,
he doesn't have to, but.
No, he doesn't have to. Probably should. That was a good pass he made last game to Tomaszek.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, good for them. Max says, I thought I finally offended EST with one of my comments. It was due. No, that was my bad, buddy.
No.
Hernan hates
that
puns.
Was Hernan's ass.
Yeah. My ass blocked you, buddy. Sorry. I don't hate puns. I love puns. Max is one of the best when it comes to that. He's really good. I would never block anyone. Ever. I think I blocked Jasmine once the same way.
She deserved it.
Yeah. What was it to an old Kevin McAllister laughing out loud. That's good from Pennerson. Coach Mike says, does it matter who scores first tonight?
I think it does, man. I think if the Oilers score first, it keeps things rolling, right? They're a different team when they score first, too.
Oh, yeah.
There was chum in the water last couple games where it wasn't a sigh of relief that they scored first. It was, let's go get some more, right? That's how they looked. When we were sitting there and Reed, after the second goal, Reed said, this game's over. And they came out the next shift, and it was multiple shifts after that and looked continually good. So, yeah, man, I think the first goal is huge. Yeah, because for the Sabres, they just got, they lost 7-4 last night. They've been horrible on the road. Any good, it would be a great sign if they were to score first, at least have the lead for us to start off. You want to score first against this team and kind of put that doubt in them as soon as possible, because really after that, I would say after that second goal against Winnipeg, that team looked like they go, when's our flight to get out of here?
Yeah.
That's what you want from the Sabres tonight. Is this their last game on their, I haven't looked.
Yeah, I can.
Is this their last, if this is, because you can really start kind of playing into the emotions of.
No, they got 2 more. Canucks Thursday. It's Kraken on Sunday.
So it's so
they're 0-2. Okay, let's look at it this way. They're 0-2 on this. No, 0-3 on their road trip so far. 0-3. Yeah, 3-game losing streak. They're in a little bit of trouble. Trap game. No. Hey, we got to talk about it. It could happen. I hope not.
What?
I think the Oilers are going to win tonight. But I the only thing I'm changing about everybody thinking it's a blowout, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like 4-2.
I just think it's going to be a closer game.
Yeah.
I look at it being a close game and quite possibly the Oilers pull away late, right? This game's won in the 3rd period.
Yeah. Yeah. And as long as they win. I think that's all that matters. And they get Detroit on Thursday and then off on another road trip. The weekend games are going to be awesome. In Toronto on Saturday, in Montreal on Sunday. 2 big matchups. That's going to be fun. Toronto on a bit of a roll themselves, picking up some wins. They shut out the Tampa Bay Lightning, who placed Andre Vasilevsky on IR, which is a little unfortunate, but it's a busy night in the NHL with 10 games. We've got some beauty. Dallas and Winnipeg. We'll see if Winnipeg can bounce back. Montreal hosts the Lightning. And just keeping track on Colorado. They're in Nashville. I mean, probably going to win. Yeah, poor Nashville. What's going on in Vancouver, man? Like yesterday, just seeing the media on X saying like the fans almost just don't care anymore. Like a lot of empty seats. Like they've gotten to that point where they're not even angry anymore.
No, whatever.
Good news for them. It looks like Thatcher Demko will start on Thursday. But we'll see how long that lasts because he's
for a week.
Poor guy. Can't stay healthy because when he's on, he's one of the best in the league for sure. Hey, the afternoon inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. On the other side of the break, in hour 2, we'll continue to the hockey talk. We'll talk some Elks as well. And we'll revisit the F1 season with our boy Tim Hauraney from TSN and Nailing the Apex podcast. He just made his way back from Abu Dhabi. We'll see how he's feeling and all that fun stuff. So lots still to come. Keep slamming that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. That's Oilers game day. Reminder, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne from 3 to 6 with the Reed Wilkins Show. They got a wicked show. They'll have Marty Biron on, so you're going to want to keep it locked here on Edmonton Sports Talk. And then, of course, at 6 o'clock, the boys jump on for the Old Stream pregame show, and we'll be back later tonight for the postgame show. That's Tom Gazzola, Matt Cassian, and, of course, Ben Thompson. Hour 2, live from the William Huff Studios on the other side of the break.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
It is Joe Aginla. Take us through the teddy bear goal. The play, the reaction, the cleanup, all that stuff.
I knew I scored it. Then they gave it to Miro, and I was a little worried, like, I just selly for no reason. I looked like an idiot. Then they showed the replay, and it went off my stick, so it made me feel a little bit better. It's a big experience for sure, so it's a little hard to, like, dial right back in. But, yeah, it's awesome.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon, 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
The Lock Shop.
The CFL will be represented at the biggest wedding of the century.
This will be a good test to see how close Kolaris and Travis Kelce are. Like, will he be one of his groomsmen, or is he just sort of invited to the wedding?
Can he be a groomsman if he doesn't get there until late on the day before the wedding?
Look at you. You're already asking great wedding questions, Huss.
Believe me, for someone with so little experience in them, I do have many queries.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Stuart Skinner starts for the Oilers as they take on the Sabres at home. Edmonton looking for its first 3-game win streak of the season. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson set the table during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show that airs at 6 o'clock right here on EST, having 9 other games in the NHL tonight. W News 33-year-old Cody Fajardo has an extension to stay with the Elks through the 2026 season, with the CFL releasing next year's schedule. The Elks open their season in Ottawa June 6th before hosting the Alouettes for their home opener June 20th. NFL news, 44-year-old Philip Rivers is reported to be coming out of retirement to sign with the Colts, with Rivers retiring after the 2020 season in Indianapolis. And in the MLB, ESPN has reported that Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies have agreed to a 5-year extension worth $150 million. To the association, there's 2 games on the slate, with the Raptors facing the Knicks at 6:30. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won the 2025 Northern Star Award for being the top Canadian athlete of the year. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hour 2 here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching us or listening to us. We greatly appreciate you tuning in here live from the William Huff Studios. Of course, Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Big shout out to VR's wife for dropping off the goodies, the sweets. It's not good for my beach bod, but
no,
very yummy though. I had a cookie.
Depends on the beach.
That's true too. And we're running low on the candy Brady the Cheater brought us. Man, we've got
There's a lot in there, man.
Is there?
Yes.
A lot of nerds still.
I like the nerds.
I'm eating the Mikes. What are they called?
Mike Ikes.
Man, the sour ones. Holy man.
Oh, are they sour?
Oh, they're so good. So good. Hey, hit us up, Nasty Chat, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up. I think we're around 60, so 40 more. Let's go. We can do that in an hour. People sending in Troy Stetcher's numbers. He's Toronto's number 1 D-man. He's playing well. Good for him.
If you told me his numbers would be like that, I mean, I'd be more surprised if I woke up with my head stapled to the carpet.
Yeah, just go for another run, Hernan. You can tell us about it. I will. We'll just wait.
20 minutes of ice time for Troy Stetcher.
That's crazy, man.
1 goal, 3 assists in the last 10 games. That's good for him.
Yeah, he plays with an edge.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah. I'm not
bad for his dog. Didn't he have a Bernese Mountain Dog?
Yeah, you got to bring your dog in one day. When Dusty's not here, because Dusty hates dogs.
I know.
I like Boone. He's so friendly.
He's very friendly.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Almost too friendly.
So, Joaquin?
Yeah.
Did you know that on this day, in 1988, Twins was released?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a great show.
Arnold and Danny.
It was his first time going into the comedy realm, and he just knocked it right out of the park. It was so good.
Such a good movie. Like, obviously, the morning boys love it. They play a lot of clips from it.
Oh yeah, when they're in the motel or whatever, and he had this first night with, is it Presley? What's her name?
Yeah.
Oh my God, That was just hilarious.
It's a good movie, though.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Okay, I'll give you another. 1983, this movie was released. The Eyes, Chico. They never lie.
I know that saying. 83?
Yeah. They're in the car together. Two buddies. And he says, the eyes, Chico.
Cheech and Chong?
Close. Come on, no one's got it. I don't want to give it away. People know this.
Was it Razor Ramon and...
No. Think 1983. What's another?
Miami Vice.
No. I'm reloaded.
Oh, was it Scarface?
Scarface. Come on, guys.
I knew it was one of those.
You like Scarface? Or you just watched it too much?
No, I haven't watched that. I've probably only watched that movie twice. It's okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, can you guess?
What
happened?
My son, I leave the TV on for Boone, but my son's home.
Yeah.
He texted me. He goes, Scarface. He knew.
Oh,
he goes, how do I know that before you? Because I always say, good one, Bodie.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up.
Yeah. Hey, slam that thumbs up, please. 1984. This was the #1 movie at the box office. It's a comedy based in Beverly
Hills Cop.
Yes. 13 straight weeks, #1.
Was it?
Can you believe that?
What was the soundtrack? What was the...
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Beverly Hills movies, man.
You know the captain in the Beverly Hills Cop movie, the Detroit one, that he's just yelling at Axel Foley? He was an actual police chief.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What was his name? Chief...
I like the police chiefs, how they were just always yelling and stuff. They, get in here. Foley. Get in here. I liked the new one, the Netflix one. It was
good, man.
It's fine.
I loved it too, man. It was a really, really good movie.
That is really funny.
Reloaded was from Carlito's Way, though. And Scarface. Remember when at the end?
He's in the bathroom.
When he's in the office and they're coming at him and he goes, I'm reloaded.
Did he have a gun, though? I thought he was faking.
No, at the end he has that big machine gun. Remember?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Oh, not machine gun.
Not Scarface. At Carlito's Way. I thought he didn't have a gun.
He had a gun, but it wasn't loaded.
Yeah.
And he faked. He goes,
faked
I'm reloaded.
it.
Yeah. I think he does it in both movies.
God, Sean Penn in that movie is terrible.
Yeah. Are you saying terrible actor?
Oh, no. It's just a sleazebag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's good in it, though.
He's great.
It's a very underrated movie.
I like that movie. What else you got?
Oh. Peter Nedved's birthday today.
Ugh.
He's 54. Former Edmonton Oiler.
Yeah.
No?
No.
John Malkovich?
I didn't like Peter Nedved. You know what he did in summer hockey?
What?
He wouldn't come off the ice.
Because he was that good?
No, because he was a jerk. No, you're out there playing and stuff. I remember playing, and he was playing with Paul Correa was playing. And that I remember one time, and Paul was going off, but when they were on the ice together, it was a joke. But Nedved just stayed out the whole time. And it was just, dude, get off the ice.
Yeah, share it.
Loser.
You a big John Malkovich guy?
Pay that man his money. Yeah, I like that.
72 years old.
72?
What's his best film?
I like the one. It's not Absolute Power. It's the Clint Eastwood one where he's assassinating the president there. Someone will come up with it.
In the Line of Fire.
In the Line of Fire.
That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
He's in Three Musketeers.
Great as in Con Air as Cyrus the Virus. You're welcome, Dusty. And
the man with the iron mask.
Oh, man with the iron. Yeah, man in the iron mask. That was good.
That was good.
You know, I thought this is funny because way back, I think it was called Alive. It was the original story of that. Was it the Chilean rugby team who was trapped in the Andes there and started eating each other?
That's Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was narrating that.
Was he?
Yeah, he was smoking a cigarette, narrating. I thought he was one of the original guys in that plane at that point, but
Have you seen the new one about Alive?
I watched that.
That was good, eh?
It was I watched that with subtitles, and I think I went through the whole series at night.
That's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, John Malkovich is
He's got some good ones.
Nothing like out of this world fantastic, I'd say, but the thriller Mississippi Burning with Gene Hackman, Willem Dafoe was released in theaters today in 1988.
Was it?
Yeah. That's it is a thriller. It's excellent movie, excellent acting by Gene Hackman and Willem Dafoe. Sudden Impact was also released on this day. Do you remember that one? Is that Jean-Claude Van Damme? No.
That was Morgan Freeman and Tia Leone. Wasn't it a asteroid hitting the Earth?
I think you're right. Sudden Impact. Let me look it up.
The fact that if I'm right on that, what a waste of a mind. Like seriously. Are you serious? I can remember that.
No, it's Sandra Locke and Clint Eastwood.
Sudden Impact?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Deep Impact.
I think you're thinking Deep Impact, yeah.
Whatever.
Deep Impact, my buddy. That was Uruguay, Gager. Yeah.
Uruguay?
Yeah. Uruguayan rugby team.
Okay.
Oh, boy. And that's all. Oh, it's National Pastry Day. What's your favorite pastry of all time?
I'm not a big pastry guy. I guess if I were going to, I mean, probably if you went a deep dive, but the first one that comes to mind is the pain au chocolat, right? So basically the croissant with chocolate in it.
Oh, very bougie. I like a
good
good
at 7-Eleven, dude.
I like Chilean ones, but I won't name them because no one will know what they are. But I like Danishes.
Yeah,
you know, Danish.
I don't know what it's like in Chile, but I find, I mean, look, I like Tim Hortons and stuff. You know, I like their desserts, but it's overpowering sometimes with the amount of sugar in there.
Yeah.
When I was in like Germany or in Sweden, they have these semlar. They're buns with icing and they're flaky pastries in bun form. They're really good.
Yeah.
Like the guys on my team would always bring me one because they knew I liked them so much. But it wasn't overwhelmingly with sugar, right?
Oh, okay.
And even a lot of in Germany, a lot of their baking goods, it's not like their Danishes they're sweet, but not. It feels like there's a cup of sugar in there too, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, so I like those pastries.
Coop, you got a favorite pastry?
Probably baklava.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a big Danish guy, and searching it up, that's the first thing that came to mind. Really, like
I don't think I've
just
ever
love it.
had.
It's overly sweet, though, right?
Baklava.
Yeah. Well, rich, sweet, nutty layers with some pastry from the Middle East.
Yeah.
Some
yeah.
pistachio.
I've seen them, but I've never had one.
Oh, I always, like, anytime I see them boxed up at any shop I go to, I always have to get the baklava on the side. It's amazing.
Very interesting.
Yeah. They do it in different ways too. Like they have like little bite-sized ones or like real big ones where you got to use a fork and a knife.
Huh.
It's an interesting choice, but
a nice biscotti sometimes is good.
Yeah.
You get those at the time. I could dip those in your coffee. Like they're this soften them up. Those are
I like
good.
those, yeah.
I'd bring them in, but they'd kill Reed.
Yeah. We can we got to keep Reed Wilkins going here. We can't have any nuts in the house.
There's too many nuts in here as it is.
Yes.
don't forget about Jay.
Oh,
yeah.
What is
Tree
Jay?
nuts. Tree nuts.
Yeah, because he had a bad reaction one day too. At
Yeah,
the
I know.
Workshop. That was bad. All right. Coming up on the other side of the break, Tim Hauraney, our good buddy. Probably leave him alone after this for a while. We've bugged him a lot this year. But the F1 season is done. Lando Norris is the champ. We'll get the goods from our buddy who was down there in Abu Dhabi. I know he's back in Toronto right now, so we'll see how it went and what he thought of the season. And we'll look ahead as well. If you have any questions, let us know on the Nasty Chat and on the River Korean box, 780-218-9999. Still to come, the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. We hit yesterday. We're going to try to keep it rolling tonight, so we'll stick around for that as well. Slam that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. We're stuck out at 60, so let's bump those numbers up. We got about 40 minutes to go. Tim Hauraney on the other side of the break.
The Oilers continue their homestand, battling the Sabres with 10 games around the NHL tonight. Stuart Skinner gets a start for Edmonton as they eye 3 wins in a row. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the action. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock right here on EST. In CFL news, Cody Fajardo has re-upped with the green and gold being locked up through the 2026 season. Plus, the CFL has released next year's schedule with the Elks hosting the Alouettes for their home opener Week 3 on June 20th. Week 1, they visit Ottawa on June 6th. Down south, multiple sources have reported that 44-year-old Philip Rivers is returning to the NFL, signing with the Colts. Rivers wrapped up his career in Indianapolis after the 2020 season. Meanwhile, ESPN has reported that the Phillies and Kyle Schwarber have agreed to a $150 million 5-year extension on the court. The Raptors look to snap a 3-game skid, tipping off with the Knicks at 6:30, having 2 games total in the association tonight. And from OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won his 2nd Northern Star Award for being the top Canadian athlete of the year. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at Capital Care Foundation.net. Tim Hauraney checks in next. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Sentinel Storage is proud to partner with Toy Mountain in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters Boys and Girls Club. Between now and December 19th, drop off a new unwrapped toy at a Sentinel Storage near you and bring a smile to a child this holiday season.
Boxing Day rocks at River Cree. December 26th, live in the venue. Hysteria, tribute of Def Leppard. And Blackout, tribute to the Scorpions. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, and Salas. Edmonton Oilers game day. They host the Buffalo Sabres, who are coming off a 7-4 loss to the Flames last night. Same lineup as Saturday for your Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner gets the start. As for Buffalo, nothing confirmed, but this is what they had yesterday. Greenway with Tage Thompson and Alex Tuck. Zach Benson with Josh Norris and Josh Stone. Ryan McLeod on the third line with Jason Zucker and Jack Quinn. And then we have good old Beck Malenstein with Peyton Krebs and Tyson Kozak. Defensively, Samuelson with Darlene. Bowen Byram with Connor Timmins. Owen Power with Jacob Bryson. Who was in there yesterday, Joaquin? Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? I think he was. I think it's Alex Lyon tonight for the Buffalo Sabres. Did you know that they're third on the PK, the Buffalo Sabres?
Really?
How crazy is that? And not like middle of the pack on the power play. They're, 13th. So they're not bad on special teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good little matchup because the Oilers are tied for first in the power play. Just keep trying him, Coop. I'm going to send him a message as we work to get Tim Hauraney on here. Where is this guy? Maybe he's sleeping.
What do you think of the final race?
3 minutes, Coop, he said. Sorry. 3 minutes. Sorry, Gage, can you repeat that?
What do you think of the final race?
I mean, once I saw qualifying, I kind of knew that Max wasn't losing that.
Yeah, the actual race itself, right?
Yeah. So, and then I just looked at it. It's just I was nervous for Lando, but then you knew he was going to be top three, so it was kind of, I guess, not the most entertaining, Joaquin. But
no, it wasn't. The hype of it all. I mean, it would have been great if they were closer in points, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All three of them, because for Lando in using that car, there wasn't there's pressure, obviously, but he had a cleaner path than the other two of winning, right? A lot of people talk about like Yuki not doing enough to hold him up, or even Max slowing down the field.
Yeah.
Right. We'll get Tim's thoughts on that. But yeah, I mean, I was a little underwhelmed with the whole last race. It just kind of the way it was setting up for it, coming down to the fun. That's great. I think you want that, but very anticlimactic by the end of it all.
And because there's so much hype leading up to it.
So much, right? What's McLaren going to do? Are they going to mess up? And it looked like McLaren was actually strategizing well by having both cars on different plans, because you saw Oscar on the hards, Lando on the softs, just to to see what Max was going to do if they needed to do something.
It's still great to see. Like, Max is a hell of a driver. I know I dislike him. I would never use the word hate because it's too strong. But what a driver to come back and push it to the last one. It says a lot, man.
I will ask Tim this, but how many people like yourself that didn't have Max as like one of their favorites, but you kind of became a fan of him a little bit?
Yeah, well, you just appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think you appreciate the greatness of these guys, and I had to put him on my fantasy team. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't put him on because I didn't like him.
Really?
That's how childish I am.
Wow.
Yeah, but then at the end, I was like,
well I got to bring the trophy in.
Yeah, for Barry to pick up and take home. Bring back at the start of the next season?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Okay. Take it out and celebrate with it.
Sure.
And all that stuff. And we're good to go. All right. As we always love talking to Tim Hauraney, probably the last chat we'll have for a few months, so we'll leave him alone. I'm sure he's going to appreciate that, as he's brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And Tim joins us now on the Old Country Towing hotline. Tim Hauraney, F1 analyst on TSN, does the Nailing the Apex podcast. Tim, my friend, thank you for joining us. How was Abu Dhabi? How was the travel back? How tired are you right now?
Thank you very much for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. Travel, it was tough. No question about it. It's because it's you're leaving on a Tuesday and you're coming back on a Sunday morning sort of deal. It's messed up. So yeah, you're leaving. So I left. When did I leave Dubai? And I was traveling between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Like, I wasn't staying in Abu Dhabi.
Oh.
So it's an hour and it's about 70-minute car ride there, and then again 70-minute car ride back every day.
Oh.
And the nights are kind of long, so I'm probably not getting finished at the track most nights until midnight, and then traveling the 70 minutes back to Dubai. and finishing up a few things here and there, and then getting to bed around 3:30 a.m., and then waking up at 8 a.m. to get back to the track for like 11 a.m. kind of thing. So I think I averaged about 5 hours a night if I was lucky. I think in total for 6 days, I had 20 hours of sleep.
Wow.
And then, and then the flight back, I left at 3:30 a.m. Monday morning. So I got done the race, got done the Sports Center stuff, jumped in my car in Abu Dhabi. It was like 12:30 a.m. Monday morning, drove straight to Dubai airport, dropped the car off, and just made my flight at 3:30 a.m.
Wow.
Landed in Toronto at 9 a.m. Got home at 10:30 a.m., taped the podcast at 11 a.m., and hadn't slept since Sunday, 8 a.m. Abu Dhabi time, Dubai time. So, which would have been, 11 p.m. Eastern time. So there you go.
Well, now I feel bad for bringing you on, Tim. It's terrible.
No, not at all, dude.
Yeah.
I slept like all day today. So I got home. So when I got home last night, I'm sure your listeners are loving this. So when I got home last night, or yesterday morning, excuse me, I just stayed up. I just pushed through and just stayed up until 10 p.m. and just went to bed and slept for like 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling better today, that's for sure. So doing this is awesome. I love chatting with you guys, and I definitely feel more rejuvenated. Let's just say. That's
great, Tim. This everything wrapping up, all said and done. I wanted to ask you, Max Verstappen, 4 times champion, but is this like the most impressive year from Max Verstappen, including all the other championship years?
I would say it is. I think he feels the same way as well. Well, I shouldn't say I think, I know. He feels the same way. And, when the car wasn't the best, he was the best. And, no more so was that than, let's say, Japan qualifying. Like that was and still remains, I would say, probably one of his best laps ever. Like it's up there. I would say also, because I asked him about it in Dubai. I was talking to him about it a couple times over the weekend in Abu Dhabi. I asked him about his qualifying lap that he did there, and he thought that was actually one of his best as well. He compared it to 2021 Abu Dhabi qualifying, where the pressure was really on him, and he said that he kind of learned that like that pressure actually really helps him, and it helps him go to like another level. And I understand that, and I understand what he's saying. And I would also throw in there, guys, Silverstone this year, Silverstone qualifying, when I was there for that. And I talked to him about that after the qualifying in Silverstone as well, where they were trimming the car out. So they were taking downforce off of it. And at Silverstone, it's such a high speed, big commitment racetrack that the more downforce you have on the car, the more confident you'll be. The less you take away from it, you're also taking away from your confidence as well. Because the car is not going to feel like it has a lot of grip, and it's going to slide, and you're sliding this thing at like 300 kilometers an hour, and like you don't really know if it's going to hold on. And what they were doing with Max's car, which nobody else was doing, was they were taking downforce off of it, so he could be faster, like on Hangar Straight. He could be faster on like the front straightaway. And take advantage of that, but he had to really he really had to hang on going through like Maggots, Beckett, that complex, the high speed stuff, and really send it in there and just be like, okay, I don't really know if it's going to hold, and be committed. And I would throw that qualifying lap in there as well, because that was extremely impressive. And I would say that the reason I think that this is his best season is because of a lot of these qualifying performances when the car just wasn't there. Was just not there at all, and he was making these huge differences. And then when the team started to, when they sacked Horner and they brought in Mekis, you can see that they weren't going to give up. Where when it was under Horner, it was like that they were giving up on the season. Like they were headed for like not believing in the car. They don't need to dump resources into it. Let's focus on 2026. It's going to be the bigger project. Where Max was kind of like, he didn't want to do that. And for Verstappen, when Mekis came over, he got more confidence within the team. And he got more confidence in Mekis' vision. And I think Mekis turned that team around quickly because of that not giving up attitude on the race car and trying to figure it out. And that's what turned their season around. And also the fact that Max was at such a high level. And I think Mekis noticing this and being like, we can't squander what Max is giving us, because he's giving us like everything he's got. So we got to give him everything we've got. And that attitude is what I also saw with the team that really changed over the season.
Tim Hauraney joining us here from TSN and Nailing the Apex podcast. Tim, Lando gets it done, finishes P3 in Abu Dhabi. Good for him. It was great to see the celebration, everything that went with it after the race. For you, Tim, you've been covering the sport for so long. Did you ever think Lando would get here? And do you see another championship in his future?
You know what? There were points where I thought that he was maybe a championship caliber driver, but when his teammate came along, I thought to myself, I think Lando may not be a championship caliber driver anymore because of his teammate.
Yeah.
Because his teammate is just, he's very good. Like, Oscar Piastri is really good. And so I was kind of like, yeah, you know what, this year, may not be Lando's year. Then I thought, well, maybe next year. And then I thought, well, this guy keeps getting better. I'm like, I don't think so. I think he had his shot last year is what I was thinking when he went up against Verstappen. And that was, I would say, when did I think that? I would say probably round 4. He was really struggling. And when they came to Canada, he was really struggling when they came to Canada. And he wasn't in a good way. And the team was trying to make some adjustments to the front suspension for him so he could feel the front axle a bit more, and get some more compliance with it. And then obviously in Canada, he crashes into the back of his teammate. And I was like, oh boy. I'm like, I don't, this isn't going well. And when we got to Silverstone, I remember he was talking about, he was telling us about, he was changing some things around, right? He jumped off social media. He started to put more time in at the factory. He was putting more time into the simulator. And he was really trying to change his driving style. And he was really trying to change, I think, his psychological approach to things, and building a stronger team around himself that he could really trust in, and changing his approach to his racing. And he decided to make that change around that time, so around July-ish. And I don't think he knew how long it was going to take for that to take effect, because it did take time. And when you're really trying to change all of these things, and you're also trying to change your approach, and that requires it requires like a mental change, right? Like it requires everything that you normally do. You have to rewire that. And normally that takes quite a long time. Like, I've had to do it, and it's really hard. Trust me, it is really, really hard. It took me, I want to say 14 months, maybe longer, before I had mental changes, like sports psychology, like thinking about things a little bit differently, and how am I going to approach things differently, and how do I change the way I start concentrating on things differently, and how do I look at things differently and more for myself in a positive way. For Lando, I'm not sure what those things were, because he never really spoke about it. But he approached his Fridays differently, which I noticed immediately. Like having starting off the weekend, and I think that transferred into his entire weekends. And just the more consistent he was with doing that, plus all the other additional things like I had mentioned, then we started to see these bigger shifts. Like by the time we get to, let's say, U.S. Grand Prix, like things start looking really different. And we go to Mexico, and then that's when I really was like, well, that's when I really noticed that he was different and that what he was doing was different. And I felt then that he was on his way to winning a driver's title. I thought then I was like, I don't think Oscar can beat this, because Oscar now has struggled with the confidence where Lando has gone in another direction. And that's when I was kind of like, okay, he can win this championship.
Tim, just to the race itself, we saw Yuki defending. People were saying he didn't do enough, but also, in your mind, should Max have pitted and tried to back up the field, or did he just know that with Charles and George Russell, the car just didn't have pace to put any pressure on Lando at that point?
I think for like Russell had a tough race. Mercedes wasn't really happy with the car in that particular race in Abu Dhabi. The qualifying actually was really well done by George, but the race pace just wasn't really there. Where Charles was kind of the opposite, right? Like qualifying pace was just horrible for the Ferrari, but the race pace was very strong. And like Max had said, he drove his heart out, and he did, and Leclerc did. Got to give him respect for that. And I would say for Max, we talked about this with him on Saturday night, and I remember he was saying, like, look, he's like, I looked at what Lewis Hamilton did in 2016 in Abu Dhabi, trying to back up Nico and everybody else, and he said he didn't think it was going to work. He didn't think that was the right way of going about it, because the track had changed. And he's right, the track did change. But I also saw that there was an opportunity in turns like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last corner as well, where he maybe could have tried some stuff. And I think he probably would have if it wasn't for McLaren putting both drivers on an alternate strategy. Yeah. And that's what basically put Max off from doing it. Because when you have Piastri on the hard starting and Lando on the mediums, Piastri can he can go longer, obviously, and then they took the race lead, and eventually Max was catching up with him. But when Oscar swapped over to the mediums and went out, then Max is in trouble, because if Max thinks he can try and back everybody up, then Oscar's got more performance. Yeah. In the medium tire, and he was going to have more performance towards the tail end of the race anyways. And so that's McLaren playing their strategy really smartly, where they're using Oscar as a weapon to attack Max and putting Max off trying to do something like backing up the field. So that's essentially why Max didn't, at the end of the day, Max didn't try and do it, because I think they knew it wasn't going to happen. They were just relying on Leclerc to try and pull something off with getting past Norris.
Tim, great stuff, man. Thank you for joining us all season long. I know we bugged you a lot, but you're one of the favorites guests here on EST Afternoons. People absolutely love what you bring to the table here with us. Great coverage. You know what, man? We'll leave you alone till the new year, and then we'll tee up 2026, which is going to be a fascinating season. But we want to thank you for your time throughout the season. Have a great Christmas, and I'm sure we'll bring you on in the new year, my friend.
Yeah, thanks again, guys, for having me all season. Actually, I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Happy holidays to you guys, your families. Hope you guys get some rest over the holidays. And yeah, for sure, let's chat more next season. It's going to be a big one. There's a massive change coming to F1. We'll see how it goes.
And Tim, go Niners.
That's what I'm saying, buddy. That's what I'm saying.
All right, buddy.
Bye,
all the best,
Bye,
man.
boy. All right, see you guys.
All right, that's Tim Hauraney, F1 analyst, IndyCar analyst as well for TSN. Also does Nailing the Apex podcast with Adam Wilde. A fantastic F1. No one breaks it down better than Tim.
No.
I've yet to meet someone that breaks it down better than Tim.
It was great. It's kind of sad we won't be talking to him for the next 88 days, 23 hours.
But just think about when we bring him on to talk about 2026, how great that's going to be. We might need 2 segments.
Yeah. Well, because the cars, it's going to be fascinating.
We might need to bring him in, see if EST can fly him in.
Sure.
Why not, eh?
Oh, he goes to Abu Dhabi.
Hey, Afternoon Inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. 525 drinks available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We got to get out. We're a little late. But on the other side of the break, we'll put together our Screw It, Let's Do It parlay here on EST Afternoons as we get you ready for Reed Wilkins and Jay Milne. And then following their show at 6 o'clock, it's the Old Stream pregame show with Tommy G. That's all coming up here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Stuart Skinner takes the crease for Edmonton as they play host to Buffalo. The Oilers looking for their first 3-game win streak of the season. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson share the details during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock right here on EST. Double E News 33-year-old Cody Fajardo has inked an extension to stay with the Elks through the 2026 season. The CFL releasing next year's schedule. The Elks open their season in Ottawa June 6th before hosting the Alouettes for their home opener June 20th. NFL News, multiple sources have reported that 44-year-old Philip Rivers is coming out of retirement to sign with the Colts. Rivers retired from the NFL after the 2020 season, last suiting up in Indianapolis. In the MLB, ESPN has reported Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies have agreed to a 5-year, $150 million extension. In the association, there's 2 games on today's slate. The Raptors facing the Knicks at 6:30. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won the 2025 Northern Star Award for being the top Canadian athlete of the year. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
Boxing Day rocks at River Cree. December 26th, live in the venue. Hysteria, tribute of Def Leppard. And Blackout, tribute to the Scorpions. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Hockey is heating up, and so is the excitement on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code EST50. That's code EST50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your game sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Final segment here on EST Afternoons. Mex, I don't like. Did I ban you? Because they're talking about he's got to use another account. Send me your original account and let me see what I can do, because that was done by accident. There's no bad intentions there. So let me see if I can get that activated again for you. Send me what your handle was for your original one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, buddy? I am sorry. I'm sorry. It's time to get to the screw it, let's do it parlay. For Play Alberta inside the numbers. Coob, hit it.
Screw it, let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
All right. 25 away from 100 thumbs up. So can we get that in 5 minutes? I don't know. We'll try. We got 156 watching. If you haven't slammed that thumbs up, please do so. If you're listening, just slide on over quickly and slam that thumbs up. Joaquin, you're getting it going?
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
You ready for this one?
I am ready.
Connor McDavid, 2 points.
That's what I was going to do. I swear.
Okay, you know what?
No. Do it.
Going forward, we're going to go secret ballot.
Okay.
And we're going to write down what we're going to do.
Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, Coob, what do you got?
No, you're next.
Yeah.
Don't go out of order.
You're out of order.
This whole place is out of order.
Oh, man.
What was that? And Justice for All? El Pacino? Was that not it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Coob.
Isn't that Metallica?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, screw it. Let's do it. I'm going to go geeky point for the Boston Bruins.
Oh.
Well, I'll go Matt Savoy point for the Edmonton Oilers.
All right, Coob.
Yeah. See, I'm reading the room. You know what I mean? He's been on fire recently.
Well,
been finding the back of the net.
He's playing with dry.
That's the first time on the morning show they played the Lucic song. Hey, Luch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They made one.
They never played it?
Well, that's the first time I've heard it.
Oh.
There's such a big catalog of
there is
Oilers
a big
songs,
catalog.
So, yeah.
What's your favorite goal song?
Good question.
The morning show special.
Clef bomb.
Oh, you like the Tom Jones?
The Cassian one was good.
Cass is good.
The Jitterbug.
Oh, Yamamoto?
Yamamoto.
I still, one of the best ones that never got used, the Strome. The Dylan Strome song. So sad.
Ryan
Strome.
Yeah.
People are now claiming that I'm banning accounts so they can get another one and we can get more thumbs up.
Whatever it takes.
It's not working anyway. So no, but Max, I'll see what I can do. I'm so sorry about that. So the parlay is McDavid 2 points, Savoy a point, Morgan Geeky a point. Are we cool with that?
We're gonna have to be
cool as a cucumber.
And we're hot right now.
We're hot. We're on a 1-game win streak right now.
What are we 2 for 4 in our last 4?
No.
Yeah. We hit last week.
Yeah, but I think it was early last week too.
Oh, that wasn't.
I mean, it's the most we've hit since we started this. So
maybe we're finding our groove just like the Oilers.
Maybe, Coob. Maybe.
Oilers win tonight?
Good chance.
Yeah. I'm going to say 4-2. You don't have to give a prediction if you don't want.
Okay.
I'll see you down at the game.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
See you there, bro.
All right. We'll roll in EST.
EST.
We need gang signs. EST.
EST.
You do like West Side, but I don't know how you do the S.
What I'm doing.
You got to do it like the YMCA. It's
like
all
ET.
about that EST.
West Coast.
Whatever.
Hey, tomorrow, Hernan's World. We'll break down the game with highlights, lowlights. Hopefully it's a positive segment.
Mm-hmm.
What else should we do? There's so much going on in the sports world, Joaquin.
Jake Paul?
No, we're not talking about that. Are they fighting this weekend?
No, next weekend. With Joshua?
Joshua Tree.
Joshua who?
I think it's on Netflix again too, right? So,
ugh.
Is it going to crash?
I will not watch that guy fight anymore, man.
I don't think like he has to fight like Johnny Depp to get people to watch now, right? It's got to be completely absurd.
Yeah, I just think people have had it with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think he jumped the shark at Tyson, right?
People hate watch him though. He will always get viewership no matter what, I think. Like 90% of the viewers are probably hate watching him.
I watched a little thing with Floyd fighting his brother, and they were slowing it down, showing it shows like Floyd was holding him up at times.
Of course. Yeah.
Like he hit him twice and knocked him out, right?
Yeah.
So if Joshua doesn't knock out Jake Paul, or it's an exit, they're not supposed to knock each other out. I still think Tyson wasn't throwing hard either.
I wonder what the contracts say.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, it's
an exhibition. It's not a sanctioned fight. Like they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's
right?
just like a Netflix movie.
Yeah. You can't
make
bet
a
on
couple
these
hits
things,
here and
can
there,
you?
but they'll never have a knockout.
I think you can bet on them.
Really?
Yeah, but we got to get out or Reed's going to smack us both upside the head here, Joaquin. Hey, for Joaquin Gage, Zach Kubich, Hernan and Salas, we say thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. We'll chat tomorrow. Enjoy the game tonight, everyone. Get home safe. Stay warm. We love you. Chowders.